Good morning, you guys. This is my first ever like Facebook video. I'm gonna try to make these videos like exclusive to Facebook, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my updated makeup routine. This has been a requested video for so long. Some of these products I'm using aren't like my favorites. They're just kind of like what I have to use until I am able to get like new makeup. You guys know I am on a budget, so I can't just go out and buy brand new makeup. But the first thing I do is I'll put my hair back. You guys noticed I got my hair cut, and a lot of you guys were so sweet and said you guys loved it, so thank you. So right now I just put on this Flawless Skin Fluid. Yeah, it looks like super dirty because it was just in my makeup bag. And now I'm going ahead and I'm putting on the Burt's Bees eye cream, which I really like this stuff. This is just an eye cream. You can get it from, you know, Target, CVS, wherever. I'm a little worried that this is gonna be like too long of a video, so I'll probably speed some parts up. The next thing I do is I put on this One Heck of a Blot Instant Perfecting Power, and it's supposed to help your pores. I definitely think it does. I don't have like huge pores. I definitely have some noticeable pores, and I definitely think this helps like blur them. So I recommend that. It's like not super cheap, but it's like not that expensive either. It's like $14, something like that. So what I'm doing is I'm using my LA Girl Pro Matte Foundation. This is not perfectly my color, but it's pretty close. But it's like pretty much out because I'm like out of like every single thing. So I'm basically like scraping the bottom of everything. You know, when you're like taking the lids off, that's me. Okay, just taking the lids off, wiping on my hand, trying to make this last as long as possible. My favorite like high-end foundation that I really like is the Born This Way foundation. I really like that, and I also like the HD foundation by Makeup Forever. I went ahead and wet my beauty sponge. I feel like it's kind of like hard to say. Dude, I would never be able to like be a beauty guru like ever. It's not that I wouldn't like it, it's like filming it, like being able to get your face like close enough but also being able to see, that's a darn challenge, and I don't think I'm up for that. This is definitely not full coverage foundation. Like, at least I don't have enough to make it full coverage. I am horrible also at covering like blemishes, so that's what I do for my foundation. The next thing I do is I go ahead and I put on concealer, and I use the Tarte Shape Tape, which is completely like out. Like, you guys, I don't know how I scraping the sides of this thing. This is my favorite concealer. It's definitely probably expiring now. I hear Paxton Maverick coming upstairs. Then I go ahead and I use my favorite setting spray now. Powder. This is almost out, but it's been a year since I've had this, so I think this is definitely worth it. It's definitely expensive, but it's definitely worth it because it lasted a long time, I felt like. I go ahead and I just grab this like Physicians Formula. I ran out of my MAC powder because the foundation's a little bit lighter than my skin tone, so I go ahead and I just like swoop this kind of like a 3 motion, and then bringing this down my neck. I mean, I'm pale, but I'm not like that pale yet. Guys, I'm so excited because me and Rob are going on an overnight. I tried to surprise him for like our birthdays, because our birthdays are this week. His birthday is Sunday, my birthday is on Monday. Can you believe we're turning 30, you guys? I can't. It's like insane. Now I'm going ahead and I'm using the Anastasia. This says 12 months, girl. Psh, I'm definitely using this for longer than 12 months. I'm not throwing this away and getting a new one. Definitely using this until this is completely gone. I go ahead and I use this color to contour, and don't go like too far down. I go and I go just back and forth a little bit like that. Like, I don't go past this area. And then I go ahead and I put this over on my temples. And let me know what videos you guys want to see. I know some of you guys left suggestions in the comments the other day of what videos you guys want to see, whether it be on, you know, YouTube, Facebook. I'll probably try to do like one a week on here that's just like exclusive to Facebook, and then I kind of like bring it down my neck a little bit. So now that I have like my contour, I don't know how well you guys can see. Hopefully you can. I don't have like the best light set up here. And now I go ahead and I put my blush on. Literally use a shadow that's in the whatever Pixie by Judy from Judy Time. It's Judy's Life. And I use a shadow in here just because I like the color. It's kind of like a peachy color. So yeah, I literally use an eyeshadow as my blush. Sometimes when I'm feeling like I want a more peachy color, because I don't have a peachy blush and I ain't going to buy one. Now I go ahead and I do my nose contour. and I use the middle color in here as well as I used on my like cheeks and stuff. I have a bump, like not on this side, but like on this side of my nose is like a bump, so I try to make it like look a little bit better. So I go ahead and I, instead of going on the top of my nose, sometimes like on this side I go somewhat on the top of my nose, but on this side, because I don't want to go over my bump and make it even look bigger, I go kind of towards the side to slim it down a little bit. I feel like nose contour is definitely a little tricky to explain, and it also could be different for everybody because people have different like nose shapes. I'm gonna use this brush instead because it's a little bit more dense. And where I'm going, and then I bring it like kind of like towards my brow and like blend that back a little bit. I don't know if you can see like huge difference. It kind of makes it look a little bit straighter on that side, and then on this side I kind of go like on the top, not so much like on the side, just to slim my nose down. And then I do the same thing with like bringing that towards my eyebrow. I feel like it's kind of hard to see with the lighting on here. I feel like it looks a little bit too bright. Literally, I know you guys like to see like makeup videos, but they are very hard for me to film because of like my lack of setup. So then after that, I go ahead and I blend this out a little bit using, again, that fluffy brush, what I use to like set my concealer under my eyes. And then I do the same for the other side. Then I go ahead and I use this like flat brush and I dip it into the setting powder. And then I do the sides of my nose right next to where I contoured. I don't have an eyeshadow primer anymore, so I go ahead and I just use my concealer as eyeshadow primer. It works just as good. And I just like literally put a tiny bit. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out a little bit. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and use this palette. So now I'm going to go ahead and use this color, same color that I used on my cheeks, and I'm gonna apply this in my crease, and then I kind of like bring it up a little bit. You guys have any horror stories of when you got your eyebrows done? Because I do. I remember the one time I got my eyebrows done, and I would get them done there all the time, and all of a sudden they did my eyebrows and they made them so thin. I was like, what in the world? And I've been going there for a while for my eyebrows, so I was like shocked that the lady like didn't remember that I always like get them done the same way, and she just made them so thin. I was like, what the heck did you do to my eyebrows? So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use this color in here. It's this one right here. I don't even know what the name of it is. It's like rubbed off. Always go ahead and I spray my brush. I'm gonna go ahead and with this color right here, I don't know the names of anything, maybe the thing is a pink. Go ahead and put that in my crease to darken it up a little bit. I'm so excited to go away with Rob. I cannot wait to have like alone time and just like go out to eat. And I'm sure we'll talk about the kids like the whole time, but I feel like me and Rob have been so consumed with like the kids, and you know, obviously it's a good thing, but sometimes you can forget about your spouse too. So now that that's done, I go ahead and I do my under eye. I go ahead and I put the color that I just applied on the bottom a bit closer to the lash line. Then I go ahead and with that first color that I applied, like my cheeks and my crease, and I buff that out a little bit lower, a little bit further away from my like waterline. Like I said, this is just what I do. You do whatever you want. Then I go ahead and I wipe off the leftover powder that I had under my eyes. Then I go ahead and I wipe off my nose contour powder that I put on there, like the baking that I did under there. Okay, now I go ahead and I do my eyebrows. Just definitely like right here, I kind of like do my eyebrows. Oh my gosh, you guys, I look back at my like old videos on my eyebrows. It's embarrassing. I'm like, what in the world? What were you doing? What were you doing? They're so bad. I feel like everyone goes through that eyebrow stage where it's like, what were you doing? But mine, oh my gosh, I just don't know. I definitely don't recommend this pomade stuff. I don't like it. I mean, it's also expired, so that could be why I just don't like it anymore. I thought I liked it, but now I'm like, why don't I like it? It's probably because it's like way past the expiration date and you shouldn't be using it. That's why you don't like it anymore. I kind of just use like the excess of whatever was on my brush and I kind of like fluff this up. Like I push these little hairs up. And then I go ahead and I use like the little spoolie thing and I brush my eyebrow hair up. And then I brush them up and then I kind of do a little swish to push them to the side. Because you kind of have to like blend your eyebrow stuff in. Because if I didn't like do this step, it would look literally ridiculous. So there's my eyebrows, somewhat, I mean, it's really whatever, like really. So when I'm gonna do my eyeliner, it's gonna look horrible because I'm using like expired eyeliner that like it should be thrown away, but that's all I have, so that's what I'm using. It's just a Smashbox gel eyeliner, which I used to like, but now, you know, it's expired. I kind of apply it, but like smudge it out. My favorite eyeliner is the Kat Von D black waterproof eyeliner that works so well, but I did find good reviews on like this Maybelline one, which I'm gonna get once I like budget for new makeup. So anyways, I go ahead and I do a little wing. I try to get my wing to go up because my eyes kind of like go down a little bit, I feel like, so I kind of do my wing a little bit up to make my eyes look like they're lifted up. Sometimes I do a good wing and sometimes it's embarrassing. Okay, so I got my little wing going. It's not anything crazy. This is like the most complicated eye right here because this one never seems to want to like cooperate. I feel like this eye is like more like hooded than my other eye. We made it work, it's fine. Okay, the next thing I do is my eyelashes and I go ahead and I curl my eyelashes. Now that I did that, I go ahead and I use my mascara. I've used so many different mascaras. I always use a drugstore mascara. This is the Falsies waterproof mascara. I definitely like this mascara. And I like this one in the regular formula as well. I have like straight eyelashes. Waterproof mascara always holds my curl so much longer. Also, I'm going to be filming another video today for my YouTube channel, and that is going to be an updated budgeting routine. An updated budgeting video, and I'm going to talk to you guys more about like in depth of like exactly how to do what we're doing and just explaining really how to do it and showing you guys the app that we use. So if you guys are interested in budgeting, make sure you guys check out that video. I'm going to be filming that video today and I hope to be able to get it out this weekend. Alright, you guys, so this is the completed look. I definitely love like bronzy eyes, especially like I feel like it looks really pretty with brown eyes. Then I always go ahead and I set my face, and this is the NYX Dewy Finish spray. I really like this spray. My favorite spray is the Urban Decay All Nighter spray. I really like that one, but this one, I think it's like $4.99, $5.99. This lipstick that I'm using, this I got, I think, where did I get this? I think I got this like for my birthday from Sephora. This is Tarte East. I have no idea what color this is, it doesn't say. I totally almost forgot to show you guys the highlighter that I use the Urban Decay Glow Afterglow, and I usually use this color right here. This is No Angel. I literally just put it on like the point of my nose, like the edge of my nose right there, and I kind of like bring it back just a little bit, but I don't go over that bump here. I'll put a little bit of highlighter like right here and like on the tip of my nose, but not like down the whole thing like I used to do. Nothing crazy. It's definitely harder to see on camera than in like real life. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's definitely a little bit of a struggle to do these videos because of like the setup and everything, but I hope it wasn't too bad. Definitely next time I will make sure I start off the video like this far away. I felt like it was a little bit further back in the beginning and it was a little bit harder to see, so I definitely need to like work on it. But let me know what you guys thought, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.